My weight is an issue that I could change. If I could just give up food.
What are you bringing her now?
I would have done it a long time ago.
Isn't
But
that
at
enough?
the same time, I know my body's in bad shape and it's getting worse every day. And if I don't stop gaining and getting bigger, I'll die because I didn't stop eating.
She just got done eating 2 fat bagel sandwiches, 2 footlongs, fries, a whole box of fries at that. And now she eating more fries and another fat burger, bro. Bro, the calorie maxing is insane.
Eating. If I don't do anything now, it's just
You're
going to get worse
pushing the
and
limit.
I'm going to die.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
From a 40-year-old mother who cares more about food than her own children to a young woman who's barely ever stepped out of her house because of her weight, here are some of the most unhealthy meals on my 600-pound life.
I hate my life. I'm 40 years old and over 600 pounds now. And I literally feel like I'm falling apart.
Bro, why do they all... Bro, every time I look at this, they always start these people. They always start the cut scene. The very first scene gotta be them bucket naked. Why do y'all have to record these niggas in the bathroom bucket naked? Why do you wait till they get out the bathroom and then record them when they got clothes on? Why the first scene we gotta see them bucket naked? Thank God they have it shit censored. But why do they have it? The first very scene, the very first scene, they gotta be butt naked.
Living in constant misery.
Stop!
Because
Why
of
y'all
all the
recording
pain
them
in
in the
my body
bathroom
that
changing
never
clothes,
goes away.
bro? Y'all freaky
And I have
as hell.
sores all over my body because of how my skin breaks down and how the folds chafe when I move
Y'all are
around.
freaky, bro.
But I can't just
Why
take it
y'all gotta
easy and do
record them
nothing
in the
all day,
bathroom
no matter the reason.
naked?
Because I'm a mom of 2 kids.
Bethany Stout is a 40-year-old from Oklahoma who weighs 607 pounds, and she's hiding a brand new kind of midlife crisis now that her weight has reached an unmanageable limit.
A lot of times they end up having to help me. And I hate that because it makes me feel like a burden.
My mom really struggles
You
a
should.
lot. She can't really bend down to put her socks on because she's not that mobile.
I don't put a lot of responsibility on Zoe because she's only 10. But if I need help for bigger
Bro,
things,
that is
I try
cap.
to rely on Isabella to help me with that. And a lot of times I feel like I put her in the position where she...
Girl, if she's putting your socks on every day, that's damn near another responsibility that she has for the day. You can't even put your own socks on talking about I can't put so much responsibility on her. You already can't put your own damn socks on. That's enough.
almost has to be the mother in the family.
The worst part is that Bethany also has 2 children, but instead of having them depend on her, it's almost always the other way around. Because of her weight, her 2 kids end up doing a lot of her chores for her, and that's just unfair.
And a lot of times I feel like I put her in the
She don't
position
even look that
where she
big, to
almost
be
has to be
honest.
the mother in the family.
Nah,
I
that's
would
probably
say I'm the
worse.
mother
She
of
probably
the
way bigger
family,
than that
but I feel like I'm not a contributing member of the family. So Isabella is taking on a huge amount of responsibility. She'll cook, clean, and take Zoe to school. So she's taking on a lot, which is really unfair to her.
What are you making?
Girl,
Dad's
that's unfair to
favorite,
you.
Tacos.
Oh my God.
Do you hear this?
Bethany knows that she's the reason why her children can't lead normal lives and have to practically act as her caretakers. But when it comes to food, all of her life's worries seem to fade away. The only thing that matters is the meal on her table.
Isabella? Yeah?
Of
I
course.
want to have something to eat while you're making breakfast.
Okay. I think I have a lot of the responsibility for this household.
I
do
know
all
she
the
was
cooking.
lying,
I do
talking
all the
about,
cleaning.
I don't want to put enough responsibility on my kids. You lying. You lying. Stop playing. They doing every single thing for you. You can't even put your damn socks on in the morning. Talking about, can I eat a snack before breakfast? Wait. Oh, just wait. just wait for your breakfast to get done. God damn.
Make sure Zoe's fed and bathed.
You gotta
I
eat
make
before
sure
your
that
breakfast,
we
bro.
have groceries in the
Fat
house. So, I mean, it's a lot of pressure put on me, but I love my mom and I will do anything for her no matter what.
Are you ready for school?
Yeah.
You ain't taking them, so what's the point
Food
you
is the
asking?
first thing Bethany wants when she wakes up in the morning, to the point where she always
Your
has a
ass ain't at
snack ready
home.
to feast on while her children cook her food.
I wish I could do more and I want to do more. But as long
What
as
is
I'm
that on the
gaining
plate,
weight
bro? You got
and
2
eating
plates?
like I do, I know I'm not going to be able to.
You got
And
2.
what I can do is just going to get less and less. And as much as I hate that, I still can't stop eating like I
Bro,
want.
you gotta slow
After
down,
eating a
like
bunch of
one item
chocolate
at a
first thing in the
time.
morning, Bethany's daughter
She
brings
go
over
from eating a toast and then immediately eating a biscuit right after that shit. Bruh. You gonna clog your
2
damn
plates
shit
of
up.
breakfast for her, loaded with cheesy eggs, greasy bacon, hash browns, breakfast muffins,
And a
and fried
muffin,
toast
too?
with a huge slice of cake
What kind
as
of
her
muffin
children
is
watch
that?
her down a meal
That shit
fit for
look
4
burnt.
people.
My husband Sheldon comes home on his lunch break
What
to
is
bring me
that?
my next meal
McDonald's?
so I can keep
They
eating.
look like they gotta be
Bethany
McDonald's.
spends the majority of her time on the recliner. So I'm not here throughout the day, but I know she doesn't go out, and we've never really fought her on it because.
Bruh, how are
well, if
you
Mama
that?
wants,
How are you that little? But your wife big as shit.
Mama gets. So I'm not going to tell her how to eat. I'm not going to tell her how to take care of herself.
But that's just another day in
No.
Bethany's life, because the food only keeps coming after that.
So I'm not going to tell her how to eat. I'm not going to tell her how to take care of herself.
We
don't
sometimes
care.
eat together, but I prefer
Double
to be alone when
cheeseburger,
I eat.
large
Because to
fries,
me, it's
W
such a
snack,
personal
W meal, but
experience
that's
that
not
I
W
rarely
meal
want
for
any
me.
distractions from it. But as long as I can focus on the enjoyment I'm having,
All that ketchup.
I'm good. And Sheldon knows that, so we don't talk much when I have food.
It
Just
seems like
extra
Bethany
carbs
is
and
never
sodium.
full, because the minute she finishes one meal, she's ready for the next.
Or 2 or 3 times a week, I take them to the grocery store. It's the only time
2
I
to
ever
3
go
times
out.
a week.
And I can't handle being in the store with all the walking, so I just stay in the car.
Bro, you go to oh my god, I can't believe I just heard that. You go to the store 2 to 3 times a week, my guy. Who needs to go to the store that much? Just get enough groceries for 2 weeks or 1 week or less. You don't need to go to the grocery store You don't just want to go so you can see the food. That's literally it. There's absolutely no reason for you to be going to a grocery store more than 2-3 times a week, bro. Not even 2. Unless you gotta go get something, unless you really gotta go get something at that moment of time that you're gonna cook that day. But why do you need to go to a grocery store multiple times a week?
And even that's hard on my body. But what's going to be even harder on it is if I don't have the food and snacks that I want. So no matter what, I'm making sure we're getting those things. And even though it takes a lot out of me, it's exciting for me because I love it all.
For lunch, Bethany feasts on 2 double cheeseburgers, a side of fries and ketchup, along with a large-sized soda.
Bro, I
And when
can't
she's
take
feeling
this
too full for a
serious.
whole meal, Bethany gets her children to take her to the grocery store so she can stock up on her snacks and junk food.
She used to be able to go to the grocery store and at least ride on the motorized carts. Now she's gotten to the point where she won't even get out of the car.
Girl,
But
you was kind of on that level. You kind of heading that way. If you don't stop too, bro. You kind of heading that way as well.
motorized carts. Now she's gotten to the point where she won't even get out of the car. But
You
you
looking
tell her
kinda
no and you
big
don't
yourself.
go do it. She's just gonna get mad and hateful. But if I do it, then I'm just putting her in a worse place than she's already in. So I feel like I'm enabling her all the time.
If I could
Oh
go
my God,
inside the
your
supermarket,
arm.
I would just want to get everything and stay there forever because food is my happy place.
Chips, ice cream, desserts, sodas, nothing is enough when it comes to Bethany's love for food.
So I started to put on a little weight around
Pizza.
then. But my weight gain
Mind
still
you,
wasn't
this is all
out
in
of
one
control.
day.
But things got really bad when I was 12. That's when food became a thing.
Yo. 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 I did not expect that.
Control. But things got really bad when I was 12. That's when food
How many freaking garlic breads is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pieces of freaking bread. And then she has more bread on top of that with the pizza. Oh my, holy cow for your heart.
It became this thing in life like it is now.
Look at this.
Where I have to have it. And the first time I remember that being how it was when my mom tried to commit suicide.
Stop. That's
she
enough.
Tried to take a
That's
whole
enough.
bottle of painkillers
That's
at once
enough.
and end her life.
That's
I was
enough.
devastated.
That's
and that was
enough.
the first time I remember having that feeling where I had to have something to take that pain away. And food did that.
For dinner, Bethany grabs an entire
Bro, where
box
do
of
you
pizza
even
with half a
find
dozen
a
slices
whole
of garlic
box
bread.
of bread like
bring me the
that?
box.
A pizza
I
spot
hope
like
that
that.
my mom can
No way.
lose
No
the
way
weight
that's not
and become
dessert.
healthy.
No way that's dessert. I just saw it in this girl's hands.
I hope
No way.
that my mom
No
can lose the
No
weight
way.
and become healthy and become a human again. And I've told her I will do anything for her to stay on track.
No.
That means I have to lock every cabinet when I leave the house. I will do it because I need my mom. I don't think I could keep going if I lose my mom. But I also
Well,
don't
you're
think I would
going-
know what to do with my life because my life revolves around taking care of my mom.
And if you thought that was the end of her day, you forgot dessert. And that's when Bethany downs a box full of sugar-loaded brownies before sleeping and continuing the cycle the next day.
Holy
I wake up every
cow.
day to the same miserable experience. Because my weight has me trapped in this chair all day, every day. All I can do now is eat and sleep. Except on the days where I'm forced to take a bath, which I really hate doing. Me and my wife Beth live with my mom, my sister, and her fiance Keith. And usually it's either my mom or my wife that eventually make me take a bath. But I try to avoid it as much as I can.
Gina Krasley weighs 606 pounds at the age of 28, and she's not wrong to feel like her entire life has been taken away from her.
Gina is
Man.
very lazy and she doesn't take care of herself. We all struggle with how she is and want her to do better, but it's like walking on eggshells to confront her because it starts a fight.
Sometimes I start to smell.
Imagine fighting with
And my
your
family
family just
doesn't
so they
like
can
it.
try to help you.
So they force me to get up and do it if it's been a while since the last time I cleaned. But it's one of the most miserable experiences in my life now. Because I don't have a shower or tub I can use. All that's upstairs. And I stopped being able to go up there over a year ago.
Since Gina can't do anything on her own, she has to ask her
gosh. Imagine being so big that you're at the point where you're miserable. You're too miserable to take a bath, bruh.
Because it starts a fight.
Sometimes I start to smell. And my family doesn't like it. So they force me to get up and do it if it's been a while since the last time I cleaned.
You forcing
But it's one of-
yourself to take a bath because you're too lazy. Cause she's gotten that big that she is so big that she is so big, chat, that she has gotten to the point where she is forcing herself to take a bath because she's stinking by just sitting there all fucking day, not doing nothing. So she been sitting in the house rotting. So she's gotten so big to the point where she's too musty that she only want to go take a bath.
The most miserable experiences in my life now.
And it's miserable.
Because I don't have a shower or tub I can use. All that's upstairs. And I stopped being able to go up there over a year ago.
Since Gina can't do
Oh,
anything on
yeah.
her own, she has to ask her mom for help. Except she's not really in the best shape either.
It makes me feel angry because I feel like she's given up completely.
What makes it worse
I
is
hate
that all
I
y'all
let it all
are big
get
too.
to this point. But when it comes to food, it feels like I have no control. When I wake up, I'm starving, and I
You
can't
got control. Just stop. Just stop. Put the fork down.
wait to eat.
That's where it starts.
Before she goes to work, Beth makes us all what
Fat-ass
we need
bagel.
for breakfast. Eating, it makes me feel good. It makes me
Look at
feel
the dog.
safe. It
Y'all
makes
ain't
me
even feeling
feel
like feeding the
happy.
dog.
It takes away all my pain and depression.
Look at that
Gina's life is
fat
pretty
ass
tough,
bagel.
and anyone can see that, so you have to empathize with her for turning to food as a coping mechanism.
So no matter what it's costing me and how much I hate my life, I can't stop. I just want more and more and more.
And she likes to start big right from the first meal of the day.
Oh my
With Wells
God.
Fargo Premier, a team can help you plan for your dreams. So your dream car and vacation home may be closer than you think. Ready to meet the dream team? You can with Wells Fargo.
Debates, drama, touchdown. Fox 1, streaming now.
So I have to have someone constantly bring me more food. Without it, I would have nothing in my day to even look forward to. It saves me from everything, and it always has.
Bruh.
No matter what I've gone through or how bad things got, I knew I could always rely on food to get
Her
me
mom
through
is
it.
looking at her like, bruh, this bitch fat as hell. This girl big. Look at these 2 fat sandwiches, bro. Like, look how big
Constantly
these
bring me
sandwiches
more
is.
food. Without it, I would have nothing in my day to even look forward to. It saves me from everything.
Hey, yo.
And it always has. No matter what I've gone through or how bad things got, I knew I could always rely on food to get me through it.
For breakfast, Gina has 2 bagel sandwiches filled with eggs and bacon, but that's not enough to curb her cravings.
Thank God I'm starving. I know my family thinks that
You
bad
just
makes things
ate.
worse, but I know that my weight is an issue
Bro.
that I could change. If I could just give up food.
What
But
are
if I
you
can
bringing
give
her
up food,
now?
I would have done it a long time ago.
Isn't
But
that
at the same
enough?
time, I know my body's in bad shape, and it's getting worse every day. And if I don't stop gaining and
Holy
getting bigger,
crap,
I'll die because I didn't stop
bruh.
eating.
She just got done eating 2 fat bagel sandwiches, 2 footlongs, fries, a whole box of fries at that. And now she eating more fries and another fat burger, bruh. Bro, the calorie maxing is insane.
Eating. If I don't do anything now, it's just
You are
going to get worse
pushing the
and
limit.
I'm going to die. I don't know if I want the rest of my family to see how big I gotten.
Gina has a hard time getting out of the house.
But you love
and
it though.
I'm
Look,
extremely
you smashing
worried that
it.
She's isolated herself in a really big way.
I know at this point, unless I lose weight, that I
Bigger
don't
than
have
that.
much of a future now. I want to have a family and kids with Beth. But I'm at a point where I'm giving up on my dreams. Because how could I have a life and do things when I'm this way?
For lunch, Gina feasts on a huge fast food meal, including a 12-foot sandwich and a side of cheese fries, adding about 5,000
Cheese
calories to her
fries,
day
too?
with just 2 meals.
Oh
And
my
once she's done with
gosh.
lunch, she wants dinner time to come as soon as possible. In fact, she's practically able to hold it together till her partner brings the food to her.
Hey babe, before you lay down, can you get me a snack, please?
Sure.
Food
Sure.
is controlling my life because I let it.
Sure. Hey, can you give me a foot long? Sure. Can you give me a honey bun? Sure. Can you go give me some candy before I go to sleep? Sure.
And I know if I don't figure out some way to take back that control, then I have no hope. Because there's no way I can go on like this. So no matter how hard it is for me to see, I have to believe there's a chance for me to change.
You seriously
But I know
gotta
I
eat
don't have
snacks,
a lot
bro,
of
at the
time to
end of the
find that
night,
help.
man.
While the rest of her family members have 1 burger each, Gina wants at least 3 double cheeseburgers with fries on the side to keep her full, but even that's not enough to keep her addiction satisfied. Because after dinner, Gina's cycle of snacking continues until she finally falls asleep. And while she did try hard to improve her lifestyle, Gina sadly passed away at the age of 30 because of her unhealthy eating habits.